Canada versus Switzerland. Switzerland, definitely the underdogs here. Can they make a push and make this game interesting? Let's talk about it. So this is going to be an interesting video. We're going to have to do things a little bit differently. I talked to a contact with YouTube, and while I'm not going to take down my initial video I did about the Olympic Games with Slovakia and Finland, I probably shouldn't have included all that gameplay in there. The IOC is famously very tight with what they will allow in terms of copyrights and DMCAs and strikes and whatnot. So let's pretend like I did that on purpose. Like I put up that video to test the waters to see if it's okay for creators to put up those videos and see if the IOC is all right with that type of footage being put up. It should fall within the bounds of free use as long as you keep the video clips under 10 seconds long, but that's often not the case with these big media giants. So thank you so much for your support. That video did gangbusters. Yeah, just really appreciate you guys. If you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as part of this community. We're like 100 and something away from 22,000 subscribers. Can you help me get there? If you're already subscribed, don't worry about it. Hit the like button, comment below, hype the video, whatever. It helps me out anyway. So were there any changes to Team Canada's lineup? There were. Brad Marchand is going to be sitting out along with Josh Morrissey, who's injured. And Jordan Binnington is also watching the game from the stands. John Cooper is giving Logan Thompson the go-ahead. Travis Sanheim is going to roll in as well as Seth Jarvis. So they get a chance, they get a crack at it. Logan Thompson in net for the Canadians. Akira Schmid in net for the Swiss. They drop the puck in the first, and then one of the most discouraging things happens with my guy Nick Suzuki. He gets caught with one defender back and his two line mates deep in the offensive zone. The other defenseman, Pareko, is overextended, and Nick Suzuki tries to regain puck control but isn't able to. It's now a 3-on-1 going the other way. But somehow, Nito Niederreiter and his crew aren't able to score here on Logan Thompson, who comes up big with it. Now we see Kukan tie up Bennett, trips him, gets his stick in between his legs, so Canada is going to go on the power play. Switzerland had an opportunity to break the ice on this one. Is Team Canada going to break the ice on the power play? They are. Power play goal, McDavid. 1-0. MacKinnon to McDavid, and Schmid can't make it over in time to hide the sunlight. McDavid finds his shot. 1-0 Canada. Canada's up 1-0, but the Swiss are keeping things interesting. It's looking like a pretty even game. Team Canada seems to be controlling the pace and the tone quite a bit. Then the top line of McDavid, Celebrini, and Wilson join the fray, and Canada's going to go up 2-0. Thomas Harley, Wilson to McDavid, and Harley scores, breaking in a great goal here by Harley, who is joining the play confidently, jumps in on it, and gets himself a goal. But immediately after that goal, son of a Horvat is going to take a high sticking penalty right off the draw. The Canadians are going on the penalty kill now. If you're Switzerland, you're really hoping for a goal, because going to the second period down by 2 is a lot different than going down by 1. Sure enough, Pius Suter makes it 2-1. A hard drive towards the net here. Thompson can't find the puck cleanly, and Suter cleans up the trash. 2-1. Still in the first period, Connor McDavid has been going around getting points and giving out concussions. He has been playing some sort of a physical game this time around. Glacier takes the hit here, and he is shaken up on the bench. We get a shot of Morrissey, Marchand, and Binnington enjoying the game from the seats. Do you think Morrissey is intimidated by these two guys with their big noses? That's the first period in the books. 2-1 Canada. 13 shots for Canada, 10 shots for the Swiss. So the Swiss are sticking in it. Like, they're getting shots, they're getting zone time, but really they look good off the rush. Canada controls the play quite a bit, and they control the pace and tone. Second period gets underway, and before long, Canada is going to make it 3-1. Macklin Celebrini, after killing a penalty, Cooper sends out McDavid, Celebrini, and MacKinnon this time. They work the Swiss in their zone. The puck finds its way in front to Celebrini, and he knocks in his second of the tournament. Celebrini is continuing to write his legacy. Just before the end of the second period, Thompson is having to make a massive save, flashing the leather, allowing the Canadians to go to the locker room still 2 goals ahead. So after 2, Canada is up 3-1. Forgot to mention, Sidney Crosby had an excellent opportunity on a breakaway. It's just him and Schmid. Kira Schmid comes up huge with a scorpion save. That was definitely one of the highlights of the game. Third period starts, and like I said, Crosby was hunting that goal. He couldn't find it. You know that tortures him. So he'll have to find another way to do it, and he does. Crosby is going to get his first goal of this tournament. Great drive by Marner here to find Crosby in front of the net, who deflects it in on Schmid. 4-1 for the Canadians. And now we see Celebrini taking a tripping penalty. I have a feeling he's going to be scratched for the rest of the tournament now. Just kidding. He's been incredible. Drew Doughty says, don't worry about it, Celebrini. We got you. They kill the penalty. And as soon as they kill the penalty, what do you think Cooper does? Cooper sends out the Mac line. Macklin Celebrini, MacKinnon, and McDavid. Kind of works. Anyway, McDavid drives to the net here. The Swiss can't clear the puck, and MacKinnon cleans it up after McDavid. 5-1 for the Canadians. Still in the third period and getting closer to the end of the game, a very unfortunate set of circumstances unfold as Kevin Fiala goes awkwardly into the boards with Tom Wilson. It's got to be Tom Wilson because there's got to be a controversy here, and there shouldn't be a controversy, but there is. This might be the best frame I have to illustrate what Tom Wilson's body is going to do. They go into the boards and he lands on Fiala, who tries to spin out of contact with Wilson, but in turn gets his legs wrapped up in Wilson's legs and goes down awkwardly here. If you could imagine, Tom Wilson's going to do a butt flomp on Fiala's leg. Is also turned awkwardly. He falls weirdly. Some individuals are saying it might be a hip thing. I don't think so. I think that's the ultra severe theory of what could have happened. I think, and this is all academic, but I think it's ankle and leg. Really bad news. Switzerland would later say that Fiala is not going to be returning for the remainder of the tournament. Fiala needs to be stretchered off here, and he does not want to get onto his back, which also leads me to believe that maybe there's muscle problems here too. So like I said, there's a bunch of arguments online about whether or not this is a good hit or a bad hit by Tom Wilson. It's stupid. It's very stupid. They both go into the boards. It just so happens that Fiala falls crumpled in a weird way here. On the other side of things, people are saying that this is karma on Fiala for giving Marner a cup check earlier in the game. This is just in poor taste. Cup check, yeah, it's a bad look, but getting injured, the crime doesn't suit the punishment. The punishment doesn't suit the crime. Anyway, they play out the rest of the game. 5-1 is too much of a deficit to pull Schmid to make it more interesting. The rest of the game, the energy is not the same. You feel like it's pulled back a little bit on both sides, but they still respect their opponents, and it finishes 5-1. Canada is now at the top of their group. Team Canada women will play tomorrow against Germany, and in this brisk tournament, the men will face off against France at 11:40 in the morning. That's Eastern on Sunday. And then on Tuesday, that's when the quarterfinals start. So things are getting interesting. This wraps up very quickly. It's a fast tournament. You have very little time to make adjustments. You have to nail everything. What I think Canada is nailing is they're a very balanced team. And if Cooper wants to unbalance things and make it a little bit top heavy, yeah, he can put MacKinnon on the first line. The other lines should be able to generate points as well. You know what? I actually really like the Crosby line. I worried about Crosby and Stone being on the same line, but Stone's been bringing it. He brings exactly what they need. And Marner is great, right? Like how would you ever consider parting with a player like Marner? There aren't very many Marners in the league, and you would never want to lose them. That's going to do it for me, guys. Sorry that this is a different type of video. It's a little bit of a downer for me. This isn't the type of quality of video that I want to present. You need the video, right? It's a shame that they don't recognize that this is promotion. This is promotion for their product. And with such a busy schedule, the Olympics would do well in allowing this type of promotion. Just my opinion. Hey, what do I know? I've just been in marketing for like a long time now. That's going to do it for me. Take care, guys. Like the video, helps me out with search results. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It really helps me out. I'd like to have you as part of the community. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.